Hi, Jacob. I wanted to leave you some feedback on essay one, your personal narrative. I think I told you this the last time we met together, and that is I'm pretty envious of the amount of knowledge you have about your family. Um, it to me reads like it's very extensive. I have very little knowledge about my extended family, and so it's really interesting to read how much knowledge you do have. And I I don't know. I'm just as an observer, I'm just kind of curious if you know this, if you went and researched this for this assignment, or if you just know this from family history. Um, you're very good at fact based rating. You're very good at creating very clear, concrete sentences, and um, and yeah, bringing in those factual details. Right. That's what the majority of this essay really is, just fact based details. Here's the one thing that's really lacking at this point. There's no clear purpose to this paper. So. I was kind of hoping to see some purpose in this introductory paragraph, particularly since you kind of just drop the reader in right here, right? Um, Although I guess you have this sentence up here floating in space. Um, I but I think just isolated on its own, it's not enough to provide enough purpose. So for me, the essay really took off here. And like I said, since I kind of felt dropped in the middle of things, I was hoping to get some hint at purpose by the end of the first paragraph. Like, so you're going to tell me there's a reason why you're giving me details about your grandfather, but you just kept on going with the factual details. In fact, it really didn't get to. I'm trying to find it. You're giving all these great factual details, like I said before, um, but like I said, the reader's kind of wondering, even though these details are interesting, the reader's kind of wondering why are all these details being told? Meaning, what's the purpose of this? Um, you hint at um, values here. I'm trying to find the other place where it first hit me. I'm like, okay, well that's a clear statement where he's talking about values. Yeah, where you're talking about events right here as well. So here's one of the first moments where you really kind of pull back, and instead of just providing that fact-based detail, you're you're kind of doing some deeper reflection in terms of purpose right here. So um and then even towards the end, you kind of say, well, this is what I'm going to do, but I haven't done it yet, right? And of course, that's the kind of language that you want to edit out of the final draft. You want to actually have that fully realized. Um, so I think the way to re-see this paper is to really nail down, well, what kind of values did your family instill in you? Um, and I think hinting at that at the beginning, right? Um, Maybe you saying, well, here are the values that I have now, and concretely, naming them, and maybe talking about how you see those values live out in your day to day life. And then you can turn to, the idea that I got this from family. And it's not just my mom and my dad. These specific values go a couple generations back. And then what you can do is re-see these paragraphs and think about what specific value, um, or how has, what occurred in your grandparents' life, how has that really shaped you, right? So that will help not only give the overall essay a clear sense of purpose, but it'll also give each of those individual paragraphs a sense of purpose as well, right? So you're not just, I'm just cataloging information. I'm cataloging information in order to make a point, right? Which is what you want to do in an essay and even, excuse me, and even a narrative. So that's what I would focus on for revision. And I think that you can get there. I just think that you need a little bit more time with this. So let me know if you have any questions. All right, thanks.